Chapel Hill Mall was a shopping mall located in Akron, Ohio that opened in 1967 and closed in 2021. If you've clicked onto this video, then you know what today is. It's Monday, Mall Madness. Every Monday I'll be releasing a new video on a defunct or maybe not so defunct mall and its history. Make sure you stick around to the very end of the videos. I'd like to see if you, the viewer, are paying attention. So if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button for my latest mall video, defunct store, occasional throwback Thursday, or soda history. Leave a suggestion about a future video or memories of this mall. Thanks. The land that the Chapel Hill Mall in Akron was owned by J.J. Buchholzer and his son Richard Buchholzer. At an early age, Dick started working for his father J.J., who owned Howard Department Store in East Akron. Over the years, he and his father forged a dynamic team of retailing, business, and real estate development. In the late 1940s, they began acquiring land for development in strategic parts of Akron area. JJ envisioned the family farm, located 4.5 miles northeast of the city center, as a prime spot for a branch location. After the loss of his father, Dick, with his partners, Forest City Enterprises, developed the Chapel Hill Mall in 1964. Ground was broken for the mall in late 1965. The Chapel Hill Mall would be Akron's first indoor mall. The first operational store was a single-level 146,000 square foot Sears, which debuted on September 29, 1966. Next came the General Cinema Corporation, Cinema 1 and 2, which showed its first features on October 9th. 17 inline stores opened their doors on November 17th. These included Spencer Gifts, Tom McCann Shoes, Paul Harris, a Kroger supermarket, and a 10,000 square foot Gray Drug. On February 16, 1967, a two-level 165,000 square foot Akron-based O'Neill's welcomed its first shoppers. A two-level 194,000 square foot JCPenney store commenced operation on August 17th. A mall-wide grand opening was held on October 11, 1967, which featured a sunken treasure exhibit and a puppet show. The sprawling Chapel Hill Mall was built on 80 acres. The complex, which included its own power plant, was comprised of a single level, spanned approximately 838,000 square feet, and parking for up to 5,400 cars. At the center of the retail hub was the Grand Mall. The Four Seasons statue was its focal point. The North Court and the South Court included a musical fountain. When fully leased, the shopping center housed 55 tenants. Among these included Cleveland Fabrics, Faflick Shoes, La Petite Cafe, Park Lane Hosiery, Recordland, Winkleman's Ladies Wear, Zales Jewelers, A&P Supermarket, and a 60,000 square foot F.W. Woolworths 5 and Dime. The store included a luncheonette and an adjacent Harvest House cafeteria. The Four Seasons was a 218-foot long by 13-foot high sculpture at the Chapel Hill Mall. During the 1960s and 70s, the Chapel Hill Mall would have its share of competitors, the Summit Mall in 1965, and the Rolling Acres Mall in 1975. On January 27, 1989, O'Neill's closed. It reopened as May Company of Ohio. By the 1980s, though, the mall didn't age well. Even though a market study showed that in 1993, more people shopped at the Chapel Hill Mall than any other Akron area shopping center, merchants and customers alike thought the mall was quite dated. In July of 1991, 16-year-old Tyrone Jacobs of Akron was shot in the stomach after attending the movie Boys in the Hood. On January 31st, 1993, May department store closed. It would reopen as Kaufmann's. In a 1994 remodel, the Four Seasons sculpture was either covered up or destroyed. The twin fountains were removed and replaced with an updated single fountain, and a $5 million food court, complete with a carousel, was added. The existing complex was also given a facelift, which included new lighting, ceilings, and a water feature. The remodeling, completed in November of 1994, increased the gross leasable area of Chapel Hill Mall to approximately 861,000 square feet. In November of 1996, General Cinemas at the mall closes 2 weeks after the opening of a 10-screen Regal Cinemas nearby. The Old Navy would open in the vacant building. In 1997, Woolworths closed. In November of 2004, CBL and Associates Properties purchased Chapel Hill Mall for a reported $77 million. In 2006, Kaufmann's closed and reopened as Macy's. The new ownership started a mall-wide refurbishment. The facility was rededicated on November 4, 2006, but soon entered a downward spiral. This grew from an increase in crime in and around the complex and competition from other area malls, namely Summit. The new renovations featured a refreshed look with atmospheric recessed ceilings and new stores including Charlotte Russe, The Cookie Store, and Man Alive. On June 14, 2008, mall management announced that teenage shoppers, 18 and younger, must be escorted by adults. On June 19, 2014, the mall goes into foreclosure after CBL fails to make payments on its $77 million loan. McKinley Inc. of Ann Arbor, Michigan is named as the receiver in the foreclosure proceedings. On January 2015, Wet Seal announces it will close its 338 stores nationwide. GameStop moves out of its Chapel Hill location and is replaced by locally owned Game Extension. In March of 2016, Macy's closed. In March of 2017, Sears closed. Meanwhile, a new mall owner had come on the scene. Great Neck, New York Cohen Retail Investment Group acquired Chapel Hill Mall in June of 2016. By August of 2018, about a quarter of the storefronts were vacant. Mall tenants received multiple notices from the city of Akron of potential utility shutoffs in 2019 and 2020 due to accumulating unpaid water and electricity bills. On July 21, 2020, JCPenney closed after anchoring the shopping hub for nearly 53 years. This left the mall with no operational anchors. The virtually vacant complex was sold again with Salon, Ohio-based industrial commercial properties, taken possession in March of 2021. On March 16, 2021, Industrial Commercial Properties purchased a Chapel Hill property for $7 million, of which $844,000 went to the county to pay off previous debts. At this time, only 20 out of the 75 available storefronts were in use, including kiosks. The Chapel Hill Mall closed permanently on April 18, 2021. ICP renovated the former retail hub into the Chapel Hills Business Park, a light industrial facility and office complex. $26 million was spent repurposing the property. It first Operational tenants were Craft 33 and Dryverge, and they were up and running by 2022. Congratulations, you made it this far into the video.
When I find you.
Pop quiz, hot shot.
So let's see how close you were paying attention to my video. So how many anchor stores closed in this mall? So if your answer is 7, give yourself a hand. You were paying attention. Thanks for watching. So what do you remember about this mall? Leave a comment or some more details that I may have missed, or maybe even a suggestion for a future mall video you would like to see. Don't forget to hit that like button and please subscribe to Eric C. Productions. Thanks for watching.